The time is 2:26 p.m. Who remembers phoning up the, what was it called again? Tim, wasn't it? It was just called Tim, wasn't it? Though Tim was a woman, wasn't it? Yes. Short for Tamara or something? I don't know. Can you still phone up the speaking clock? Who knows? Anyway, I don't need these. One of my videos, a few videos back, I showed a card that I was in the process of making. Well, I've only just finished it. Right. Nothing else to say except show you it. I have to say I'm really happy with this one. Yes, I am. Should I be so vain? You're so vain. Yes, I should. Thank you very much, because I'm proud of it. Pat on the back for me. Oh my God, you either like me or you don't like me. I had a lot more like me when my channel was up before, and I had loads more subscribers. Yes. But that was many moons ago, so let's not dwell. Shall we look at my card? Would you like to look at the card, children? Okay, it's a 3D card. Yes, it's a 3D card, and this is it. This is my 3D card. I'm so chuffed with it, I have to say. Now, the sort of the vines, I did put something on it, but I didn't like it. I just wanted to leave them white because it was too much. Okay, the fence at the side, I've got this, though it started off with, hold on, it started off with, oh no, I made those ones as well. Right, because that's the smaller one. Yeah, this is a smaller one. I had a whole sheet of these and a sheet of these. In fact, I probably had more than one sheet of each of them. But I felt, because I thought to make this card, I'm gonna have to use the big card, 8x8, 7x7, 7x7 card. That is 6 inches, by the way. Everybody has that. Everybody's is 6 inches. Oh. No, it's not quite an 8. I knew it was an 8, so why I thought that was 7 there, but this is definitely 6. Moving along. So I thought these weren't the right size I wanted to use, but I just happened to have this, and I haven't a clue where I got it from. So I cut out 2 of those. I've got a few extra that I cut out that are in there. This box has pretty much just got these sort of things in it. Yes. Right, so how did I make this card? Let's have a look, because I'm not sure. I started making this a couple of weeks ago. Rightio, so I didn't want the full length of the top of the card, so I took off a portion there. Because if you close it, it's not the full length of the card. Oh, that's the inside, by the way. I've put that inside. I thought that just finished it off. Oh, you're not sticking down. I'll have to sort you. Right, so I did that, and then I scored this bit on the card and I bent it over. All right, and then I took, actually I think it was the bit here that I had cut off, I used to put the fence and the arbor, the arch. We'll just call it an arch today. Arbor. My God, why is that going on? Right. So anyway, so I put those on this bit, and it gives it a bit more stability by putting it on the second bit of card. Right. So I started off, how did I, all these flowers are from these sheets, which came from the works. Right, now, I just got those, I've got a little trolley. Actually, I've just turned it, I'm with a desk down. I've turned the desk round downstairs. It was in the window. We changed the living room round at the weekend. And now my little desk, is it a desk? Is it a table? I don't know. I got it from my husband for doing his jigsaws. Anyway, you don't need to know any of this, but I'm telling you, it's now in a corner. And the rack that I had, which was only $11.99, it's actually a 5-tier rack. I took the top tier off. I took that to bits, and I've got 2 bits side by side there. Anyway, I had, when I was using them, that's the ones I had there. I cut them all so they're a lot easier just to get to. So I cut the sheets up. But I was in the works at the weekend. I've been in 2 of them. Was I in 2 of them? I think I was, because I wanted to get more because they're so good. I can't get them, and they don't have them online. They were only, I think they were only £1, and there's like 4 sheets or something in each set. Anyway, my little desk downstairs in the living room, I spotted when I was moving it, I had this pouch, okay? And I've forgotten that I had other ones in the pouch. So that was perfect. There's this. That's the biggest one. That is so nice, isn't it? Right, so that's what those are. So, before that, I had those. Those are in those boxes. All right. Now, I did start with, I did colour one. Well, that's quite nice, actually, now that I see it. Yeah, quite like it now. No, I'm going to leave it white. I like the white, but I quite like that as well. Quite like that as well. Hold on. This was supposed to be a quick video. It's a different colour. Yeah, I like that. I'm leaving it as that. Well, I have to now. It's done. I suppose I could fiddle around and try and colour them, but I'll absolutely ruin it if I did that. So anyway, I put those on first, but not the full length. I cut it down a little bit, and then started to put the flower stickers along the fence. All right. Now I thought, what do we look through? What is through the arch? So I put a window. I thought that was perfect. I want you to see the window from that side. There. There's your window there. So you look through it and you've got the window. Alright? And then I thought, if that's just like that, the bottom of the card, it's too plain. Don't like it. So then I took another strip of card, which was this. I scored it, so I've got a tiny little, oh sorry, you can't see from my hand. Took a strip here so it was wide enough to stick in here, and then I scored a tiny little strip on that so I could then put a row like a flower bed on there. And then I took these, which I really like using. These are from the range and they're $1.29. I've used them quite a lot since I've found them. And I put that along there, and that disguises, because of the ends of the flowers, it kind of looks like they're just stuck in a bit of paper. Oh, which they are stuck in a bit of paper, but it doesn't make it look like a flower bed. So I thought if I put that along there, that'll disguise the bottom, and you can actually still see through it slightly. But I think that worked well. Then, so I thought, right, I've got to, today, that's what I did up until today, was that. I've added that in today. Right, so that was up until today. Now, I thought, right, well, we still need to stand this up. So, to stand it up, I took 2 well, they're not squares, they're more like oblongs of the card, and I stuck. It's gone dull all of a sudden. Where's the box? Well, there's a box of them. I've got the curtain shut because it was too bright. No, it's underneath. Right, I've got these. These are really, really good. If you're ever in a, like, I think it's more like a, I got these in a shop which is, I don't know if you get them in like Poundland and, not Pound, Home Bargains, that sort of thing. But these, we've got a shop, like an old-fashioned shop that's got everything in it. And you get sheets of those. I've got those there. I've got those ones there. And I think I might have got these ones. I've got square ones and those ones. They're really just for lifting. So anyway, those two have one of those on it, sandwiched between two squares of paper. And then I didn't want to put too much on it, so it's just got a little blue flower on there, right? So that was that bit, so that made that stand up. All right, then I put this bit on, then I put it's like an iron, a metal, big metal, like a jam, something you would make jam in probably, on there. Then I thought this was perfect. It was a perfect length for that. If it was any longer or any shorter, it would look odd, but it was just absolutely perfect length for the middle there. Now that came from, where's the book? That came from those sheets that I got, from the sheets that I got, that I did a video on. And was it that one? Not that one. That one. That came out of there. I wasn't sure about the length of these, but on a big card especially, they're going to be absolutely perfect. So that's where that came from. Now the one last thing was inside, and it was white, and I thought quite like it, but I just think it needs a something. So that is, and I can't remember where I got these from. That's this green one. So I took this and turned it, and I kind of measured it to the top of there to there, and cut it and put that in, and I think it just finishes the card off. So I'm really, really happy. It's going to have a box, which I am absolutely hopeless at making. I've got boxes, but they're too small for this. So if I could put it on something, you can maybe see it better. Yeah. And then when you get it, I just have to put, whoever got this, which I probably imagine nobody's going to get it because I like it, they're not terrible. I've got cards from way back when that I like too much that I've not given away. How awful is that? I would have to just say to just prise everything up a little bit so it all stands. Right, so that's it closed, and in a box this would be folded over, because this pings up really well, this one, so I'm not worried about that one. It's when this one comes up, this one doesn't stand up particularly well. Okay, so that is that card finished. Oh, I did put something on it. What have I got on there? Oh no, that's not on there. Yes, I have. I've got a bee on one of them. All right, well that can stay there because I've got a bee on one of the leaves. That's all right. Do I want that on there? I actually don't want that on there. Now that I see that, I don't want it. See if it'll come off right thing in the paper. Good. Right, that's better. I'm not keen on that. Right, that's better without. So there's the card. 3D card. I don't know which way you can see it better. 3D card. really, 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 it's not standing up now, happy with this one. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Well, you can probably see it better like that. Thanks for watching, and I'm in the middle of doing something else right now. This is going to involve other people. I might go and do a bit of that now. All right, well, thanks for watching. So this is like, what, 15 minutes? It's only meant to be a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Bye.